Hey guys, it's Miss Haynes here to help you through with your science lesson that's in your booklet for today. Our science lesson is called Lights Line Up, and our aim is to investigate how light travels from a source to our eyes. So light travels from a source like a torch or the sun to our eyes, and we can black the sources out by putting something in between them and our eyes. The fact that we can black lights out tell us something about how it travels. So if we just have a look at the picture here, got the light source and it seems to be bouncing off and coming into the eye there. So the equipment that you are going to need to do this experiment is a light source. So you could use a lamp, a torch, or I found the best one was a phone light. You need your work booklet open to Monday where we have our science sheets, a pencil and an eraser. You have all your equipment, this is the method. So we have to have 4 places, positions to stand where we can view the light source. So we're going to be placing our light source somewhere in the room, and we have to, in our head, think of 4 different places in the room that are near the light source. So one of them, at least one of them, has to be where there is an obstruction. So maybe behind a wall, or there might be a bookshelf there or a couch. Something that could be blocking that light. So what you then need to do is to place the light source somewhere, and it should be somewhere where you can normally see light. So maybe in the kitchen, maybe near the TV, somewhere like that. Let's start to think about those 4 spots you might be standing. Now, before we even get started, we need to make a prediction whether we are going to be able to see the light from each of those positions, and we need to record it. So there is a sheet in your booklet and it says hypothesis on the top. So once you have filled out your predictions of what might happen, then we will start the experiment. This is a copy of my example that I did. This is my prediction that I have made. So the yellow is my light source. The purple smiley face is me. So in this viewing position 1, I am able to, I predict, see the light just fine. In viewing position 2, I have got my light source in the same position because we have to keep it in the same position. But now I have moved to my second position and it is out on the veranda and there is a wall there. So I've predicted that I will not be able to see the light because there is a wall there. But these are just predictions. We can get them wrong. You never know. So I have written a little spiel here of prediction. Now, this is where we get to try it out. Okay, so at each viewing point, you need to stop and draw what you see. So after you've done the experiment, stop and draw it just so you don't forget it. So your drawing must be labelled and show how the light did or did not reach your eye. So in my example here, I have drawn my light source, I've drawn my smiley face as me, and I have drawn my arrows in of how the light got into my eyes. So when I followed the light coming from the source, I was able to see it bouncing from the ceiling and back into my eyes. The light seemed to come from several directions. So I noticed when I watched my light source, it seemed to be going up to the ceiling and I could watch it bounce off and come down that way, but I could also see it directly coming into my eyes from the front. So in conclusion, in your booklet again, was your hypothesis correct? Write down which ones you got correct or incorrect and why. I hope you had fun with during your lesson today. Can't wait to see all your results.